Hello and welcome back everyone, this is Tyrant. Now, I know you would be expecting more Minecraft episodes by now. I failed to consider that I had my IVIG coming up, and that's a treatment that lasts 5 days during a week. I have it once per month, and I'm more or less dysfunctional during it. I can't really make videos during it, and I had nothing ready for you ahead of time, so I didn't really have anything to put out for everyone. So here's an update video just to let you know what's up. I finished that today, and then I should be able to be productive again, hopefully over the weekend, and we'll actually get this video done. You can see that we've got about 20 minutes done here so far. Most of this is me actually being productive. There's little bits that we'll cut out here. Maybe another 10 minutes. A lot of this here is inventory sorting. Editing is pretty simple, collecting different blocks we need. And then I have all this cut already for the builds that we worked on and everything that we did. And the conclusion pretty much for the next episode, I'm going to spoil it for you, is that we got our crushing wheels made. And currently in the playthrough, we're at an impasse where a lot of us have lost the majority of our gear, our equipment, our safe storage. We've lost a lot of things. I personally ended up figuring out a major problem in the steampunk mod pack. I suppose nobody else had run into it. There's an issue, and if I sound a bit sad, I'm sad about this. We're currently doing a non-streamed, non-recorded play around on Ultimate Origins, but we're waiting for a patch. For the most part, we might end up back on the server. We'll see how that goes. But the main issue is that we were having a lot of disconnects and people crashing, and so if a player couldn't connect themselves but other people could connect, if you had upgrades on your backpacks, that depending on the upgrade would cause different bugs and different crashes. And depending on the upgrade, it would cause complete and total data loss when you transferred your backpack over to another server. And a crux there is that we transferred over to another server and then back again and didn't have a backup, and everybody lost their backpack inventory. And I like playing without having to spawn things in. If I spawn things in, it's off screen and it's because some things happened and somebody's needed something fixed, and that shouldn't have happened because of a bug. Usually that's because of something weird and wonky, like the when you die and it leaves your soul stone. Sometimes your soul stone will spawn in a weird location that is not actually findable by you, and somebody has to go into spectate to find it. And there's a bunch of little bumps here and there and issues that I probably need to report on the GitHub, but beyond that, it's currently, because of the inventory loss, we have enough stored up where I can continue with create, but I need to actually rebuild everything, and I had torn down the entire first floor. I had all of my production set up, we had everything set up for processing minerals and mining, crafting for kelp, I had my steam power going. Most of that has been lost. I had it all stored in a backpack. I had a backpack specific to create. The inventory contents have been lost. We can't use backpack or chest upgrades, and I can get around that with like Tom Simple storage and just connect everything. But it's hard to get back into a playthrough when you've had that much loss. And I'm sure that's not just a me thing. I know, especially as we're talking to some of the other players, that we've kind of hit burnout from that. And I do want to continue the pack, but I am likely going to wait for a patch. I'm going to get episodes out, and I might start streaming some Ultimate Origins while we're waiting. I play with Create on there as well. It's just not an all-inclusive pack for Create. And I'm mostly just going to be goofing around and having fun builds on there. It's going to be less focused on actually producing things. And outside of that, I might be making some small tutorials here and there, depending on the mod pack. We'll see how, we'll see what I decide I feel up to working on. There's simple things, like I would like to make a better tutorial about how auto crafting works. I've gone and looked for tutorials for a lot of create stuff and other smaller mods and been like, there's both not a wiki and somebody talking for 6 minutes or something that takes 10 seconds to explain. So we'll see about me producing some of that content and see if it turns out. I will probably do both normal videos on it and also shorts. So we will see how that performs and how it does. That kind of just seems like where my brain is right now, and live streaming a bit. As we can see, editing is pretty streamlined and cut down. I could probably edit this right in front of you and get it done in 5 minutes and then do the voiceover, but I have my last infusion today, and as you can tell, my voice isn't doing as fast right now. So either way, I wanted to give this update out to you. I'm sorry for the good and bad news. Sorry for it being mixed, and I'm hoping we'll be getting back into things here soon. Thank all of you for the patience. I apologize for those of you that came for the Steampunk mod pack and that are missing it currently because of me not covering it. I will see what I can do about that. If anybody has any ideas or requests or things that they would like to see in the meantime, just go ahead and throw a comment or a thought out. I do consider everything that people post, including when people are being toxic. You might actually, if I know some of you have gone back and actually looked at some of my other older shorts for different games, and I've talked to one or two people about the comments on my older shorts and how people get pretty toxic about things. But it's all about a conversation, and if you would like to be part of it, you are more than welcome to. But for now, again, this has been Tyrant, and hopefully I will catch you in the next episode. This episode. And hopefully I'll catch you all back in live streams here shortly. Have a good one, and thank you for dealing with me talking to your ear for this long.